everybody, welcome back to Sister. Today's episode is going to be a first for me. I get a lot of questions and a lot of requests in my DM on Instagram as well as YouTube. Fumi, can you cover this story? Fumi, can you cover this article? I like to stay away from drama if it doesn't have any depth and it's something that we cannot learn from. Then it gathers no interest to me. But this is a different case. And I thought to myself, yes, I'm fascinated with this story as well, and I wanted to share my humble opinion. As a YouTuber, I follow other YouTubers. I support all of my sisters. If you're good and for whatever reason I can relate to you, I follow you and I support you. Today is about Glam Life Guru, also known as TATI Westbrook. She's a huge YouTuber and she has been in the beauty community for about 7 years. She does beautiful YouTube videos 5 days a week. That is a lot. So I applaud her for that. She has a variety of skincare reviews, beauty reviews, makeup tutorials, as well as a particular platform called WTF, which has been very successful. I like Tati. I like Tati very much. I think she's extremely classy. She's very soft-spoken and to me does not seem to be biased at all. She has almost 4 million followers on YouTube and she has a successful, very strong following also on Instagram. A couple of weeks ago, she came out with her beauty brand called Halo Beauty. Everybody was excited, and dare I say, I also was interested because I wanted to see what she was going to come out with. When I think of Tati and I think of the beauty brand that she was going to come out with, I think Breakfast at Tiffany's, I think Estee Lauder, I think the color pink with hardware edging, beautiful old Hollywood glam mirrored palettes, beautiful lip glosses, lipsticks, perhaps a perfume, fragrant skincare. That is what I think of when I think of Tati because she has presented herself in that light. And the first and only product that she has come out with were vitamins for skin, hair and nails. To say that I was surprised was an understatement. And she received the same reception from her followers, not from haters. And when I say that, those are the ones that like to disrupt the energy of any platform. But these were from her dedicated followers who were very surprised because they had hardly heard of her talk about vitamins. She had addressed this in a later video saying that she had mentioned vitamins before, but she had only mentioned it once. Well, that was the clip that she showed us. She only showed us one clip. Now, right away, I thought to myself, Tati, you shouldn't have even brought that up. Because if we do the math, what we have here, we have a YouTuber who puts up 5 videos a week. We have 52 weeks in a year. So let's multiply that. 52 weeks times 5 equals 260. She has been on YouTube for 7 years. So let's multiply 260 times 7. You have 1,820 videos and you only mentioned vitamins once. Do you see how that can look kind of misconstrued? So let me back up a little bit. When she released that, like we said, the beauty community was all up in arms. They were asking all kinds of questions. How can you do this? We were expecting makeup. We were expecting skincare. What is this? What is that? So I want to address this to Tati and I want to address this to fellow female YouTubers just for you to have an understanding because I took my time to really digest the whole thing and I just sat back to observe. The outcry was not necessarily about the vitamins, and I'll get into that in a minute. It was the mere fact that you have generated a reputation for reviewing makeup, for reviewing skincare, and you are very good at it. It's just like my platform. I do the red carpet fashion police. I am known for the red carpet fashion police. I am known to do my sister to sister as well as makeup and 1 or 2 things here and there. If I came right now also with a vitamin product, my viewers would be stumped because I hadn't mentioned it before. Had you been a fitness guru type where you talked about vitamins and you showed the kind of vitamins that were good for the hair, for the skin, for the nails, perhaps we could have warmed up to it. But in the 1,820 videos, you only mentioned it for 5 seconds in one video. So they were stumped. They were like, what is this? And why was this why was there a disconnect? Because, and this is referred to us as YouTubers, no matter how big we grow, no matter how small you are, one thing that I have learned from experience, and I learned this from my Ugly Betty days when I was acting, this is my channel, but it is your show. You dictate to me what I put onto this channel. Everything I do is for you, because the power is in the people. It is not me. If I have 10,000 followers, it's because 10,000 of you decided that I am worthy. Of course, Tati's channel is huge. She's got 4 million followers. It's not possible for her to read all of the comments, but I strongly advise that you read the comments of your people, because perhaps if you had done that, you would have known never, ever, 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 ever to come out with vitamins, because that is not what they want. What they want is instant gratification. Instagram has become phenomenal because of the instant gratification. I look back at the time of my mother and my aunties when they were chipping away at Avon from door to door. Then there was Mary Kay from door to door. It wasn't the times like this where you have YouTube, you have Instagram, you have Snap, chat. Everything is quick. We don't need those monthly Vogue magazines waiting at the door, looking for the mailman so that we can know what is in fashion. It is instantly available to us in Instagram. We can buy things online. We want to have an instant result. And had you really been intertwined with your followers, perhaps you would have understood that we come in all colors, we call in all skin types, in all textures of skin, in all sizes. But makeup defies all of that. And makeup is what you can put on your face and you can feel good. And I love this lipstick, I love this blusher. That was what they wanted, because it is instantaneous. They can see the before and after. Talking about before and after, there wasn't any before and after, Tati. It had to have been something where you should have been using for years, and you could show us the gradual process of the progress. You can have all of the scientists. My father's a doctor. I come from that medical family. So I completely identify with you saying you have all of these scientists that have come together, but the followers don't really care. They want instant gratification. And so that is why sometimes when you see some videos where it is such a lovely tagline, because they put the before, what they look like before the makeup, and what they put on after, and you can see the instant result. That is what we want. The instant result. I don't know whether you guys remember this film. Fantastic. It was called Death Becomes Me with Goldie Hawn, where they take a potion and instantly they are vibrated and they are youthful all over again. The veins are gone, everything is lifted, and they look jubilant. If Tati's vitamins could have done that, forget it. It would have been flying off of the shelves. But alas, that is not the case. On top of which, that industry of vitamins is saturated with so many products and brands that promise to do the same thing that Tati is doing. So there wasn't anything really unique. While I'm on that subject, my sister and I went on to a health kick for 30 days. Ronke, you guys know her. She always calls me periodically on a lot of my episodes. Wonderful girl. And while I was modeling in New York back in the day, she was at the University of Albany. But she would come and spend the summers with me in Manhattan, and we had a blast, when I tell you. One day, while I was eating waffles and she was eating pancakes, we looked at each other and we said, no, we should do better. And she said, okay, you know what, Fums? I said, yes, Ronnie, let us go on a health kick. Let's go on a detox. 30 days. We'll work out, we'll drink water, eat our vegetables, have our proteins, and let us see what the outcome will be after 30 days. I thought, why not? Because there's nothing better than having a gym buddy, and Ronke is good. And so we started. It was not easy. By the time we got to the 15th day, our cravings had calmed down. Needless to say, by the time we had done the 30 days, Ronke, that had been plagued with pimples on her back her entire life, completely disappeared. For me, I have never ever till this very day drank soda where I have not put half a glass of water into it because I just have to dilute it. It is way too sweet. Ronke and I went to farmer's market and they had little scones that they had cut up for us to sample, and we looked at each other speechless because two of us could taste the butter in the scone. We never used foundation after that for a long while because our skin was completely clear. Completely clear. My nails, my hair, my skin, flawless. I used to have a dark elbow on this one. The discolor came off. It was amazing. And this was truly because of what we ingested. It took some time, and had YouTube existed at that time, I promise you I would have done it for you guys to see. That was a true testament to me that my mother had always told my sister and I, it is not the outside, it's what you put in your body that will show on the outside. And as a model throughout my years, even today, I have always kept that close to my heart. When I eat well, when I sleep well, when I'm stress-free, my skin is flawless. My eyes are brighter. But this is because of diet, exercise, and keeping it going. There is no magic potion that will give you that. Genetics maybe, but apart from that, that is it. So TATI, this was all kind of not well processed out. Having said that, I truly believe that TATI meant well. And it is a lesson to all of us. You stick to what you're known for. She sat down, and it is so difficult. When you want to start out with a brand, you want to cater to everybody. And I think that she thought that having these vitamins that caters to everybody would be a great first product because she was thinking of everybody. But like I said, we as YouTubers have to constantly engage, have to constantly interact with our followers because you are the ones that are going to give us the temperature to the success of our brand. Why is our brand successful? Because we're making a brand geared towards you. You tell us what you want. With our experience, with our expertise, we can narrow it down and come up with something fabulous. That is why huge companies like Estée Lauder, Revlon, L'Oreal, they have focus groups of which I have attended, and of different demographics, different ages, different backgrounds. Those that wear makeup, don't wear makeup, grandmothers, all of them are important. They want to have your input. With your input, they tally everything up, and there and then they can decide what is going to be successful and what is not. There are so many things that are not even put up for consideration because it's not going to sell. And that was the disconnect. It was a huge lesson for all YouTubers because we are so fortunate. I am extremely fortunate to have this platform and to earn a living doing what I love. What I love. And because you guys appreciate me so very much. So I take my dictatorship from you. So when she came with the 1 hour of explaining how upset she was, and you guys, I did this, and da-da-da, it fell on deaf ears, apart from the fact where I think it's too much, where you're reaching out to her family. That is not fabulous at all. It's not necessary. It's not that serious. It's only makeup. If you don't like the vitamins, you don't have to buy them. Talking about buying, it was horrendously expensive for a product that doesn't have instant gratification. It doesn't have a before and after. And it's a continuous process because you cannot guarantee 30 days and you're going to see this miraculous effect. If we really exercise, we diet, we sleep well, you're going to get that effect. That's not to knock the product, but that's to tell you this is the dupe, this is the competition. And that is what it's all about. So, sister to sister, I want to tell Tati, congratulations. You did a good job. And it's extremely courageous of you. And I do believe that Halo Beauty is going to come out of this in flying colors, because you know better now. And that is what it's all about. For my followers, I want us to support each other. I want us to talk about what we feel. I think it's so much more healthier when we talk about it as opposed to attacking, because attacking each other, you're not going to get anywhere. But that's my 5 cents. I want you guys to let me know down in the description box whether you like these kind of topics. It's becoming new and I thought, well, you know what, let's mix it up a little bit. Very healthy, transparent advice that does not have to be taken. It's just my 5 cents. All right, my loves, sending you lots of love, hugs and kisses. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and hit the notification button. Ola, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Happy Sunday, my loves. Goodbye. Mwah.